Hi.
Hi.
We got new mics.
You're all excited.
I'm super hyped.
You were really excited to get them.
I feel like I'm on No Jumper now. Oh man.
Oh my gosh, that's
No,
funny.
this is amazing. It feels so much better than like holding up the mic, talking into it all crazy.
And it's like brighter in here.
It is brighter.
It was like really dark the last time.
Yeah. Little by little we're getting there.
I mean, I think it takes some time to go into a space to really figure out what you need to do with it.
That's true.
And I'm working from home now, so we had to like reconfigure our whole like desk situation. We're coworkers.
We are coworkers still.
I work. Joe plays
play Call of Duty. Right next to her talking shit.
I'm all trying to like be all serious on my phone, contacting people about like legitimate subpoenas. I'm like, yeah, so we have a subpoena for records that was served.
I'm in the background like, fuck you, dick. You fucking suck.
Heavy on the mute button.
Yeah,
for sure.
I shouldn't have cussed right there, but hey, my bad, you too. First 5 minutes, I guess.
I mean, I guess.
It's Sunday.
It is Sunday.
It was an early morning for you.
Yeah, I got up early. The baby was up early. I was out the house early too, though. But I got a lot of stuff done, like while she was taking her first nap, like after.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just like did dishes and I tidied up. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Because I knew I wanted to leave to go to my grandma's, like, after her first nap. That was, like, my thinking. So, yeah. And then you knocked it out again.
I just want to say, damn, you're gorgeous.
Shoo!
No, yeah. I know I like came out here and I was like, all right, I was watching like YouTube or something with her. We're watching shoes.
Yeah, when I was making her breakfast.
We're watching Cool Kicks. Some guy that I follow on YouTube. He goes to like Nike outlets, Foot Lockers. He goes to all the spots and he just like records. So I mean, Jenelle was sitting there just watching.
She likes shoes.
She was there just watching.
She's definitely your baby.
I love it. Yeah, every time I go in there, I try to like, after I'm done, like, you know, cleaning her up,
changing her,
doing all that good stuff, I'll like stare at the shoes and I just be like, shoes, you know. And the other day when I pulled out all my 4s and all my 3s and some dunks, I had like put them to the side, and she like saw me put the shoes in the box, and then she started to like open up the box,
her little
take
boxes?
out the shoe, her shoes, and then it moved on to my shoes. So I was like, dang.
Yeah, well, she put one of her shoes like in your box. Yeah, like with your Air Forces.
Yeah.
And so she definitely likes to like pull the boxes out and like play with them, and she knows that like you like all like there's a lot of shoes in there. Lot. Like all of our shoes are in her room right now, so those will be moved.
Dang.
Probably in the next couple weeks.
And then I caught her grabbing a box of her Jordans. There was no shoes in there, so then she grabbed her Huaraches, the ones that my mom gave her. Yeah. And that's where I took that picture and I posted on Instagram.
Oh, okay.
But she was like
trying to put the Huaraches in the empty
she would
box.
put it in there. And then she would stand up, hold herself, and then she would try to grab the box and then put it back in.
Put it in her rack?
Yeah. And then as soon as she would, like, get it to, like, here, it would just open. And the Huarache would fall, and she'd look at it, and she'd drop the box, and she'd sit back down, and she just kept doing it over and over again. It was funny to watch.
She's all persistent.
It was so early in the morning, too.
Yeah, she definitely... She likes to get into things right now, so I mean, I could see where she's like curious, you know, because it's like, what's inside of this one? You know what I mean? So
that's what happened today at your grandma's, you know?
Yeah. Oh my god, she was everywhere because Jazzy was holding her for a while. I'm like, just put her down. Like, she was just like, because I don't like her to be on the floor in our kitchen. Yeah. Because Nike goes in there and stuff. But like, I know my grandma's kitchen floor is like clean, you know? So sure. I'm like, just put her down. And she was like, okay. So She goes over to the trash can. She goes over to the fridge. She goes over, she's looking in the oven. And then she's like, there's like a compost bin, you know, for them to put all their compost. And she kept on like trying to pull at it because it's like covered with paper plates or whatever. And so she's like trying to pull at it. And I'm like, oh my God. I kept on pulling her, grabbing her. And then I'm like, God, this girl's such a traviesa. And then my grandpa was like, I moved the compost bin, and he was like, oh my God, I didn't realize she was such a traviesa. I'm like, she is. Like, she gets into everything. He's like, Jazzy wasn't like that. And I'm like, Jazzy, they're just different babies, like different kids. You can't compare them. She's just like, he's like, oh my God. But she's
running amok in there.
Yeah, and then she like went into the pantry, and they have like a big walk-in pantry, so she's like looking at all the stuff in the pantry, and Jazzy was like, I'm gonna lock you in there, because they used to do that to Jazzy when she was Jenelle, like a little bit bigger than Jenelle. But she's like, I'm gonna lock you in there, and Jazzy's all excited because she gets to like, you know, do the thing. So it was just funny. Like, my grandpa's all trying to give her beans, trying to give me beans to take her home. He's like, you have to give her frijoles. I'm like, I know, Dad. Like, I made some, but like, it didn't fit. Like, we don't eat beans. We're just like not. Yeah. I'm not one to just like, I have frijoles in la casa, you know? Like, I'm just like, no, thank you. So. Yeah. Yeah.
That's funny.
Just like, you know, Sunday morning at my grandma's.
Typical Sunday morning. Papas and spam. Fire.
Yeah, it's like mandatory.
You came home with the the to-go plate?
My grandma said, she was like, I have to-go plates. And I'm like, I think they were from the funeral. Yeah. So she was like, I have to-go plates. She's like, make sure you take it. Both my grandpa, my grandma just told me, make sure you take Joe a plate home. And I'm like, okay. And then 2 minutes later, my grandpa comes in, make sure you take Joe. I'm like, I know, I'm gonna take him. Man. I'm like, I know. So he wanted to heckle you about your
my Rams
and your Dodgers.
Damn.
He was like, Dodgers. He was like, this Padres really surprised me. And I was like, Joe was like, I hate the fucking Padres. Sorry. But yeah.
That's funny. And, you know, sports talk. The Padres lost today to the Phillies.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, so they're out.
They're out.
So they're done.
Well, even my grandpa was like, the Rams aren't going to lose today. And I'm like, because they have a bye.
That's fucking hilarious. He would.
He goes, at least I know the Rams won't lose today. And I just looked at him. I'm like, because they have a bye. And he was like, but they play the 49ers next week. Hey, and I was like, he's such a sports, like baseball and football for sure. He doesn't follow basketball at all.
No, for sure.
This is too fast for him.
It is fast paced. No, like, for sure.
He can't.
We didn't record last Sunday because I came home.
Because you went to the football game.
I went to a football game on Sunday. It was an early morning for me last Sunday.
Yeah, you were out the house 6. Early.
Yeah, I woke up at 6, and then I was just prepping. Oh, you made that big old hoagie. Sandwich. So fire.
Seder Brothers, and I bought a fresh loaf of French bread.
Yep.
And I made you guys a big old Subway sandwich. It was huge. Had turkey and ham and cheese. I should have took a
picture of it. I only took a picture of the end.
The end that you bite, the half that you were eating. Yeah. And then you were like, just cut it in half at first. And I like cut it in half, and I'm like, you really want me to cut it in half? Like, shouldn't I cut it? Like, I'll cut it in at least 4, you know? Like that's good. Oh my God. We had the cooler, and you took it in the cooler. I wrapped it up in saran wrap.
Yeah, so fire.
Plastic wrap.
It was perfect.
The works. Yeah.
It was perfect, and it was funny because when we got there, it was empty. It was like super empty.
The parking lot?
This is the first time the parking lot. This is the first time we went tailgating where we just drove in.
So the tailgating parking lot is different than the general parking lot? Or is it all the same?
I think general might be like further
like,
up.
Yeah, that's like
on the
further
other
from
side.
the stadium.
I don't know. I don't think I've ever been to the other side. Just where
where normal people park that don't like party.
Yeah, I think it's like further up and around maybe the stadium. But yeah, when we got there, it was just like we drove right in. Ozzy's like, yo, this sucks. No one's here. No one's gonna show up. But then it ended up like that. It was booming. It was crazy. But it was funny because I was like, dude, I'm hungry. I already was like 3 beers in, and I hadn't drank for like 3 weeks.
Yeah, you haven't been drinking.
I hadn't drank. I don't really plan on drinking either. But anyways, so I was already partying at his crib. We get there, and then I was like, bro, I'm gonna eat. Because I needed to eat. And sure enough, I grabbed the hielera and I opened that thing up and take out this big old sandwich. And he was like, holy shit. And then once I broke it open and I taking a picture, he's like, fuck, that shit looks good. That fool grabs his piece and we're just right there grubbing, eating chips.
I made sure to put some jalapenos.
So, okay, I was getting to that. So when he went to go grab his piece, he was like, fucking jalapenos, fuck yeah, and carrots. Oh, he was so excited. He was happy. Yeah. He was so unprepared, he said, though. He was like, this is the first time like I've come and like I'm so unprepared.
It was just you two, that's why. Yeah, it wasn't like his mom and his dad and his sisters and like everybody has their input, so like everybody thinks of something.
Everyone's just on their A game, ready to go. And he, even when I got to his crib, it was like 9:15 and he was like, I'm in the shower, just go in the garage. And I was like, all right. So I started to party home
by yourself in the garage.
I popped open a fucking what is it? Capri Sun.
A Michelob Ultra.
Michelob Ultra.
Yeah.
And then I found 2 Pacifico in cans, so I just put them in the freezer, and I rolled myself up some Hope OG. That Hope OG, oh my god.
He's been raving about this stuff.
That has to be the best smelling and best tasting weed I've had in a long time. Like we've had good stuff.
It wasn't something that you planned on going and getting. You weren't like, I'm gonna go in there for this. Well, like you have been lately.
I did some research on it, and then when I got there, I totally went blank, and I started looking at Aiden Labs, started looking at Connected, and then the guy was like, oh, have you tried this? And I was like, that's what it was. Yes, Hope OG, I'll take it. you know?
So you knew about it. Yeah. You just weren't like,
I just forgot. It's
because it just wasn't on your radar in that moment.
Exactly. Yeah. So rolled one of those up. I smoked that to myself. So by the time he was in there, I was like ready. I was already in the Matrix. The letters were slowing down. And boom, we're on our way, whatever. So it was funny. We were setting up and he pulled out. It's like one of those tents, right?
The pop-up, easy up
tent. Yeah, the easy ups. We pulled it out and then paused. And he had this side table that connected to each end. It's like one end of the
that's yours.
So many people came up as soon as he put it up. The guy across was like, hey man, where'd you get that at, buddy? The guy next to us, he was like some surfer guy, some old surfer man. Hey bro, this is pretty cool. We go to fucking Joshua Tree every Thanksgiving, like 6 of our families, and we all put our tents together, and this would be great. And he's like, do you mind sending me the link? And I was like, let me see if I can find it. I couldn't find it. Ozzy couldn't find it. The dude couldn't find it. So Ozzy's like, you know what? I'm just going to hit up Joanna. And of course, fucking Joanna
sends the link, of course.
She sent the link.
Is it Amazon?
No, it was Target. Or Walmart. It was Walmart.
Oh, okay.
So anyways, he sends the guy the link, right? And I was like, Ozzy, look to see how many are in stock, bro. Because this fool's going to buy all of them. And then he's like, I'm just going to buy 5 right now.
The guy said that?
No, Ozzy was like, I'm going to buy 5 if anything. So I don't know if he bought them, but he was like, I'm going to check the stock when I get home. There was like 20 of them left when we checked, so.
Yeah. He just needs to take them with him next time and then just like, here. I have an extra one, actually. Damn. Like, you want to buy it? $50? They're really like 35.
Damn. I charged 60. Double that.
Well, you know.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, so it was cool. We ate, and then my cousin came.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I hit my cousin up. I was like, yo, I'm here. I sent him the section. I showed him like 2 different angles of where we're at. He pulled up. Him, my other cousin, Marty, And I hadn't seen Marty like in 20 some
years.
Yeah,
that's what you were saying. Because remember when we went to go see my cousin Brittany? It was like the same shit. I hadn't seen her in like 20 years.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Wow. So yeah, it was cool. We got to chill with them. I got to blaze them out. And then went to the game, and honestly I don't remember anything from the game. I remember seeing Lupe Fiasco perform, like,
oh really?
If you are who you say you are.
He didn't do kick push?
No. Disappointing. I know. I was pissed. That's when I told Ozzy, I was like, let's go get something to drink.
Yeah. And he didn't do kick push.
Yeah, I was pissed. So yeah, it was cool. This was the first time that I've been in there, and I walked like all upstairs, the 4th level.
Oh yeah, you said you never really explored it because you're just all faded.
And we were just looking for margaritas. And
that's why you guys walked around so much, because you were looking for margaritas?
Ozzy was like, oh, I want a margarita. My sister said they're so good. And I was like, all right. And then we were walking. I'm like, bro, I'm going to ask. So me, like, 2 guys, me running over there and asking where the margaritas are at, that's fucking hilarious.
Maybe you're getting them for your girl. I mean, maybe.
Yeah. No. And so, yeah, there's no margarita. The Katana's right there. Oh, right here, downstairs, upstairs. And I was like, bro,
it's probably one of those carts that was like pulled up right there.
Too.
Like,
I think so too.
Like, just so happened to be when they were at a specific game.
Even the workers didn't know. So it was like, oh, whatever.
They're like, margaritas.
Yeah, they're like, So I was like, bro, let's just get a beer. Get whatever you want. He got nachos.
Yeah.
And then we went back to our seat. I think we ate that. His homie came, bought us a pretzel. I felt like a little kid and shit.
Oh, here's your pretzel.
Here's your pretzel. I was like, thanks, dude. I got a fucking pretzel. But shout out to that guy. And then Ozzy was like, you ready to go? And I was like, yeah, I guess.
You're like, let's go.
All right, run it.
Would you like to leave like at the end of the 3rd?
Yeah, it had to be.
Yeah, because I was like, I was chilling with the baby, and I thought I would FaceTime you, and you would be like in the game still, because I was watching your story on Instagram, and she was like freaking out because like she kept seeing, I kept on like replaying that where you showed your face, and so she was like, wah! Like screaming at the phone. Hilarious. She's like, hey.
She's funny, dude.
She says hey, and she says hi. And she says bye-bye.
Yeah?
Yeah. Bye-bye.
I don't think I've heard her say
bye-bye. She says bye-bye. And so I was like, oh, maybe FaceTime. Maybe he'll answer, you know? And then you answer, you're in the car.
I don't even remember that.
You don't remember me FaceTiming you? You were in the car with Ozzy? Oh, my gosh.
I don't remember.
This guy.
I honestly don't remember. Fuck.
No?
I don't remember leaving the game. I just remember being at some taco truck, eating some dry ass tacos, and this was like, oh, these are the best tacos. And then fucking
Ozzy's such a critic.
He is. He's the biggest critic.
He's the biggest critic, and you're always like, oh no, I had something better.
Yeah,
before.
For sure. Every time. He can never win. Ever.
I mean, you don't let him win ever. But we need to take Ozzy to Taqueria.
He's gonna be all mad. They don't make them like this at home.
They don't make them like this in Mexico.
City.
Mexico City.
I'm gonna fucking cut your hair. No, but
I'm gonna motherfucking cut your hair.
Fuck that shit up. No, but yeah, we ate those tacos, and then he was all mad after. He was like, they weren't that great. They usually have the da-da-da-da-da. And I was like, yeah, whatever. So then, like, and I just remember getting home. Like, I wasn't drunk at that point. I was just like, whatever. I was ready to go home.
Yeah.
And then by the time I got home, I like walked in. I had like the biggest. It was just pounding.
You're already hungover.
Yeah, that's what it was.
That's what I told you. I was like, you like had a headache, and I was like, you're already hungover because you started so early.
I could feel it.
Yeah,
could feel that
you started at like
at
9:30.
Yeah, and then I think we watched Dragons, right? No, we didn't even watch Dragons.
We didn't because we watched it on Monday.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
we didn't, and you just crashed out. And
it was
then
like 8:00 when we crashed out.
You crashed out, and I was like, well, I guess I should go to bed early too.
Damn, I love that. That's why I don't like drinking, and I feel like that's one of the biggest reasons why I didn't drink. Like after we got back from Vegas. When you were pregnant with Jenelle.
Also we got back and I was dealing with a lot of shit with my grandma, so you were like had to hold it down with Jazzy, like sure. On 100.
1000%. So It's just like those moments too where I don't want to be
you need those like moments of clarity.
Yeah, I don't want to be here like playing Call of Duty at 2:30 in the morning, 3 in the morning. I'm fucking drinking and fucking something fucking, God forbid something happens, you know, and I don't want to be like, oh shit, I gotta, you know, sober up. Yeah, you know?
I'm not sober enough for this.
And then you went to your mom's today and you're like, oh, my stomach. Even when you came home, it was like so tight.
You were like, you just knew that I was uncomfortable.
Yeah, for sure.
You're like, are you okay? I'm like, oh, that drive, just like my stomach feels so tight. Like it just felt like super tight. And then I was standing in the kitchen and you like felt my belly and you're like, oh my God, it does feel really tight. I'm like, oh, this baby's like just stretching.
It felt like one of those schoolyard basketballs that has too much air in. Like as soon as it's like,
it bounces all high.
It felt like that. I was like, dang, gosh, it was tight.
Yeah, it was like super tight today.
Oh man, but yeah, so I think that's one of the biggest reasons why I haven't drank. I do go on my little.
You go on like a little run sometimes. Just, I mean, we're home. We're not going.
It's not crazy
like, though. It's, you know, it's not like you're out like partying and drinking. You know what I mean? Like you're not out at the bar. You're not out.
Yeah.
Like you run to the liquor store. You get yourself like a 6-pack, whatever it is, and like you're home. You know.
Yeah.
Like that doesn't bother me. Like I think I was online. You know, memes and stuff was like, I could never date a guy that plays video games. I'm like, how? He's literally home. Like, you know what my husband does? He plays video games. Like,
he talks mad shit.
He's
to
home
kids.
playing video games. Like, I mean, he gets his shit done, but then he's home playing video games. Like, yeah. I would rather you be home at 2:00 in the morning, like hear you talking shit, clicking away, like from the room. I'm all like passed out.
Then coming home all drunk from fucking the bar or something.
Or just being like that shit would give me mad anxiety. Like that shit wouldn't stand at all.
For sure.
Because I'd be like, what if something happens?
I know. Oh God. Yes, Mom. No, I understand. I totally understand.
So yeah, that's like wild to me.
So we had you had an appointment. Was it? It was 2 weeks.
15th or 13th, the week that you went to the game last.
Yeah. Okay. So we didn't talk about it. Yeah. I think we did bring it up, but so we had that. We went to that appointment.
Yeah, we went to the ultrasound.
And you told the lady, put that shit in an envelope.
I did tell her. I was like, so we're gonna do an ultrasound today. I said, if we want to know the sex, but we want it to be a secret at the same time, I was like, so can you put it in an envelope? And she was like, yes, I can.
Damn.
And then
that's when I knew. I was like, oh, shit's about to get real.
Yeah. And then on Monday, I took the envelope to Melissa, the girl that over here in Pomona that does the French macarons.
Crazy.
Yeah, she did our cookies for the baby shower. I picked up some she does cookies and she does cakes and she does cupcakes. Those 4 cupcakes that I brought home those one time. Yeah, those are from her too.
Does she have an Instagram?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll get that from later.
Yeah, she has an Instagram. Cool. So she's local. She's right over here by Cal Poly Pomona.
Nice.
So, yeah, I took her the envelope and she was like, how are you holding, how are you holding this? And I'm like, I don't know. I just put it on my fridge and I didn't really think about it again. Cause it just, as I told her, I'm just busy. With
work, yeah.
I work full time. I got a 11-month-old to keep up with. It's just not, if I wasn't busy, then yeah. For sure. I'd just be staring at it. Be oh my God, the anticipation would kill me. But the fact that I'm busy, it was just
it takes you away from the thought of it being right there.
Yeah, it was not even an issue. I'm I don't know, I'm just busy.
How long did we have it for? It was Wednesday since
Wednesday and then
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 5 days. Yeah. But I didn't even we didn't think about it. Yeah, we didn't.
So I tacked it up on the fridge, and then I was gonna go on Sunday, but it started raining. Yeah. I was literally gonna walk out the door.
Yeah,
and it started to rain. And if I don't have a reason to go anywhere and it's raining, I'm really not gonna go.
No point.
It's just no point for me, at least. Most people, 15 years ago, would have been like, fuck it, I'm going. I don't care. I don't care if it's fucking thunderstorm. Like, I'm going. Any excuse to leave the house. For me, it's like any excuse to stay home.
Yeah.
So,
that's funny. So you went and you took it to her.
I went and took it to her. And then my Thea called me and she was like, so what is it? And I'm like, I don't know. And everybody thinks that I know. And I'm like, I really don't know. Like, in my heart and in my belly, I feel like it's a boy.
It's a boy, yeah.
But I already knew by this time with Jenelle and with Jazzy.
Yeah.
So I thought Jazzy was a boy.
Really?
Yeah. But I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
You didn't know.
Well, because my first ultrasound, the girl was like, I think it's like, I'm not 100%. I'm like 85, 90% sure it's a boy.
The hell?
And then...
Boy, was she wrong.
No, it did not happen. So, yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
And then Jenelle, we knew early because I did that blood test.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I just knew I was pregnant early. So
Yeah.
everything just feels late with
Right
this.
now. Well, right now.
Yeah.
It feels like you're just like, not on chill mode, but it's just kind of like, oh shit.
It's definitely
Pregnant
different.
again?
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
not
for
like, it's different for sure.
When you came home that Monday from dropping off the envelope, you came and like sat down and I was like, you know she knows, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, you know she opened up that fucking envelope.
Oh, yeah,
as
for
soon
sure.
as you
She
got in your
walked in-
car
yeah.
and she heard you go away, she was like, oh my god.
Well, she has two boys. Her one of her boys has the same birthday as me.
Oh shit!
So
Oh
it's
yeah,
his
yeah, yeah.
birthday
That's right.
on
That's
October
right.
29th.
That's why you have to pick up the macarons.
That's why I have
the
to
day
pick
before.
up the macarons on Friday. Because she was like, we're going to be busy on Saturday, so you got to pick them up on Friday. And I'm like, okay, so my plan is to pick them up and put them in the outside fridge. The
Okay.
outside freezer. So
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
not
yeah.
like, so they're in there.
They're just yeah.
Yeah.
No one opens that fridge up anyways.
Yeah, that's only the extra stuff. I don't have no reason
Unless
to
the
sell that.
watcher's in there.
Oh my god.
Oh
You're going to get a letter?
shit!
Is it a boy? Is it a girl?
Damn! Imagine I go out tomorrow and it's like, we know what it is.
We know what you're having instead of we know what you did last
The
time.
next letter will let you know. I'm like,
No, that show is so weird.
you know, it started off so good.
It did take a turn, huh?
It just because
It
they
got
didn't know,
weird.
I felt like they didn't know where to go with it.
Well, yeah, the storyline. I mean,
Like, there's only so many letters they're gonna do.
well,
Like,
not only
no.
that, it's like, and then the characters, like
Yeah.
that private detective lady tried to be like, it was me.
Yeah,
Like-
at the end. Spoiler alert if you guys haven't seen it, but
Yeah, and I was like, nope, it's not her. She's just trying to play that fool. She feels like she's gonna do him a favor by like letting his mind at ease, and
it was so good in the beginning. Like, it was like, oh shit, what's next? What's next? How are they
mean,
gonna find out?
we had to just finish it though.
How many episodes was it? 7?
7 or 8,
Something like that,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, but I was like, by the fourth one, it was just kind of like, okay, what is going on?
Like, where's this going?
Yeah,
Then you
like,
kind of had to
how-
finish it
yeah.
because you're like, where's it going? And then you're like, did the house really have tunnels?
Yeah.
Like, did they really see
Did they
somebody?
really, yeah.
Was there really a John guy? Like, so it just like, it's like
Just-
how much of it was fiction and how much of it was real? Like,
And then what's crazy is that you told me that
Netflix purchased the home,
Bought the
from what I
house.
understand. Yeah.
What?
Some LLC.
Some LLC. I fucking love that shit.
So I think like,
That's funny.
I think Netflix purchased the home and the story from the owners. Yeah. Oh,
That's wild.
Netflix buys Watcher House or something. Did it say?
I don't see anything.
Or is it just the story? I know they bought the story from
Family buys 1.3 million home and then starts getting there's a Watch Your House now. Netflix is a nightmare for current owners. That's a day ago. And that's the New York Post.
Okay, so then Netflix doesn't own the house because they're obviously not the current owners.
It says that the current owners never received any creepy correspondence like the previous owners, but they're still living in. That's a good. I'm sure all the people are like pulling up and taking pictures of it.
Westfield Police.
That's the real house.
That's the real house. The TV show house is
way bigger.
Very big, much bigger.
We could see, and it was like people just like pulling up.
No thanks.
Oh, that sucks. Great couple episodes. Other than that, it tanked at the end.
It could have just been a movie.
It could have been a movie.
And I think that's what it originally was going to be, was a movie. But, you know, everybody wants to do a series now.
Just more people are tuned in.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, Watcher. I would probably give it like a 4.5 out of 10.
Really?
Yeah, because the first 4 episodes are good.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah, I mean, the first episode was so good that everything else was just kind of like, they didn't live up to what the beginning, what everybody was talking about, you know?
Yeah.
So 4.5 out of 10.
It could have just been a documentary.
It could have just been a long ass fucking preview.
Long ass preview.
Tonight we just finished. What is it? House of Dragons.
Yeah.
Lord of the Dragons.
Lord of the Dragons. The House of Dragons.
The House of Dragons. That's what it's called, right?
Yeah, the House of Dragons.
Yeah, we finished it.
We did finish it.
First season.
We
gotta wait till like 2024 for the next one. Winter is coming. Guess what? Damn. The show ain't. It ain't coming for a while. But
a couple winters.
But man, did we get to end it with a bang.
I was like, are we gonna get a dragon fight?
A dragon fight, and that's what it was.
We did. We got a dragon fight.
Dude,
Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert.
That dragon was huge. That dragon was freaking huge at the end.
And the other dragon was not as big.
Yeah. It was a great show.
It was really good.
I felt like I was more in tune to this one than I was to... What was the other one? The House of Rings. I don't fucking know. What
like Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones. Game of Dragons. Remember I said that? Game of Thrones.
Oh my god.
Lord of the Dragons.
The man that knows every single sneaker that ever was created by...
And I still can't get...
Jordan.
I can't even... You know, it's funny that you say that. It's because you told me the other day, it's like, it's first smoke of the day and not first day of the smoke.
I was like, you always say first day of the smoke. I said, and just so you know, it's first smoke of the day.
Oh my god!
Every time he listens to this podcast, like almost every night at work, or at least for a solid couple of weeks, he was listening to it, and he would like come home and give me like the footnotes, you know, like.
Oh my god, it's so funny.
And he would always like in my head, he would be like, I was listening to First Day of the Smoke, and in my head I'm like, first smoke of the day, but I wasn't gonna like correct him. I was gonna wait to see like how
I kept saying it. What a dick.
I thought it was just like you were stoned.
Oh my god.
Keeps us young.
Oh,
we can laugh at each other all day long.
Yeah. That's facts. Oh my god, that was too good. But yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That was funny because I caught myself when I was recording myself earlier today doing this review. I was like, yeah, on first smoke of the day.
or first
day of the smoke. And then I just caught myself. I was like, you know what, forget it. It's a good podcast, guys. Check it out.
the how? They don't know the name of it.
Fucked up. Oh, shit.
He said first day of the smoke. I can't find it.
I found first smoke of the day.
This can't be it. Stoners.
Oh my god, that's so good. You're fucking hilarious. Whatever. No, but the House of Dragons, really good.
It was really good.
It was really, really good.
She had a baby.
She like pulled it.
She like birthed her own baby by herself, like
she
with
was
no
palming
midwife.
that baby's head like it was a basket. She was like,
Yeah.
oh my god, yo, those baby scenes
I can't.
have been crazy from the beginning. I know.
Well, it reminded me of when her mom.
Yeah, that's why the beginning of the
and
first
then
episode.
the mom died. Well, the baby dies,
and the
mom does too.
Yeah.
But it's because they cut her open.
Ugh.
They did a cesarean.
Oh yeah, those scenes were crazy. Every
and then, like,
scene
being
like
pregnant,
that. I know. I was like,
I'm
oh
like,
shit, that's work.
I can't.
Yeah, no, those scenes were nuts. But overall, House of Dragons. If you guys haven't seen it, we fucked it up for you guys. Regardless, it's fucking a good show.
Yeah, it's
a really
good
show. Yeah,
it's crazy how they like skip the timeline too.
Yeah, like 20 years or like 10 years.
Well, they'll go
15.
like. Yeah, like 6 years,
yeah,
and then they'll go like 10 years or whatever. Like,
yeah, that was crazy.
That was a crazy one for sure.
I was gonna say, back to the baby and the gender. You put up a poll.
I did.
I totally forgot about that.
I did when we got the envelope.
Yeah, when we got the envelope, it was that day.
Yeah, because I posted the envelope and people were like sending me messages with the envelope saying boy, girl, and then I was like, oh shit, I should have done a poll. Fucking millennial, I didn't think about these things like these Gen X.
Showing your age, mom.
So then I was like, okay, let me go back and put up a poll. So I put up a poll. I wonder if I still have the results, but
if you do, send them to me.
It was like 30 votes.
It was all boys.
For boy, and like
boy.
6 votes for girl.
For girl.
Like,
and I didn't vote either.
You didn't vote.
I didn't vote because I just wanted to see. I didn't want to fuck up the
stats.
Yeah, the stats.
You didn't want to fuck up the baby's stats.
Oh my god! But yeah, everyone really says it's a boy.
Everyone says it's a boy. Okay, here it is.
Oh, you do have it.
I got 82%. So I don't have the exact number because it expired already. But 82% said boy and 18% said girl.
Crazy.
So,
damn, so via Instagram, we're having a boy.
Via Instagram, it's a boy. Even some people, Leo was like, that's a boy's head. And I was like,
that's a boy's head.
I'm like, I mean,
damn.
I feel like it's a boy. I feel like, now, please quote me if I'm wrong when this baby arrives, but I feel like because the baby's going to be a Pisces, right? Pisces.
What's a Pisces?
A Pisces is a water sign. Okay. So the water signs are Pisces.
Is it a mermaid?
No, it's a fish.
Oh, okay.
That's an Aquarius. It looks like a mermaid.
Got it.
So Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio are all water signs. Okay. So me and Jenelle are both Scorpio. Mm-hmm. Janelle's a November Scorpio, which is a little bit more intense. And
I could tell.
and Jenelle, and then the new baby is gonna be a February Pisces. I thought that they were gonna be a March Pisces, but they're gonna be a February Pisces. February Pisces are like super emotional, so, and like sensitive.
Great.
So like we're gonna have the icebox, Jenelle, who is gonna pulverize this new baby. Oh, and I feel like it's gonna be a boy, so he's gonna be like soft, like he's gonna be like a sweet boy, and she is just gonna like torture him. Like, man. This is what's going on in my head as a mom. I'm like,
mom thoughts.
Yeah, mom thoughts. Jenelle is gonna punk the hell out of this new baby. Damn. Like, and I feel like she's, well, even today when we were like on the couch, I was like kind of falling asleep, and you were like, my mama, and you were like hugging me. She
jumped up.
She was over in the corner with her toys, like over here, and he was like hugging on me, and he was like, my mama, and you were like rubbing my belly, and she was like, doom, 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 doom. She came, like, she deboed her way in, and she was just like, no. She was mad.
She was mad. She wanted to get up and everything. She was trying to climb up,
like, on top of me.
Yeah, she was pissed.
She wasn't having it. So we need to start to, like, try to break her. Like, I have to not come and get her, like, when she's, like, crying for me at the gate and, like, little things. Like, if she's crying in the room, like, I can't be the first one that goes in there because she's not gonna let it happen when the new baby comes. Like, I feel like she's gonna have a hard time because even Val's mom was like, she didn't be mad. Like, she was like, I remember when I brought Ever home and Jack and Val were home with the baby. Like, Asher, they're only 1 year apart. Like 1 year and 1 week. So, or like 1 year and like less. One of them's, they're like a year and a week apart. And so, she was like, Ever was mad. He's like, what is this? Who is this?
Oh, wow.
Where did this come from? Like, so, and even like, remember Marlene said that I pulled her off of the sofa?
Oh, yeah.
She was on my blanket. So my mom, like, had put my baby sister, like, on the sofa on top of my blanket. And, like, when they're newborns, they don't move, you know? They're just there. They don't roll around. And I, like, pulled the blanket with the baby on it. Like, I don't know. I don't know if she was newborn. I don't know if she was, like, weeks, months. Like, but I just know that there's a story of me pulling
the blanket,
pulling Marlene off the sofa. But in my head, it's like, well, she was on my blanket. Like, you know what I mean? So Jenelle doesn't have any stuff like that yet, but it's just territory. So.
Oh, Lord help me. I'm just kidding.
They're going to be, what, 15 months apart?
A year and what?
3 months.
3 months.
Well, a year, 16 months. So the baby born in February. Yeah, a year and 3 months.
Oh, man. This is wild. They said February 28th. They gave us the date of February 28th.
Yeah, because I finally asked. I hadn't asked in my appointments. I was like, wait. Because by my, like, calculations and by my, like, app, I was like, oh, first week of March. Because the app asks, like, first day of your last period or whatever. So it was giving me the date of, like, March 3rd or whatever. And so in my head I was thinking March. But then I confirmed with my doctor at my last visit. I said, when is my due date? And he said, February 28th.
And the first thing you said was, is that leap year?
I said, is it a leap year?
Yeah. Oh
because,
God.
you know, I don't want them to push it and then it be that shit. Like, I think about this stuff, like numbers and birthdays and, you know.
Yeah.
It matters. So I'm like, is it a leap year? Because I don't want them to push it or me go into labor late or whatever the case is. And he was like, I don't know, is it? Is it a leap year? Is it on odd years? Even years? And I was like,
shit. They're all trying to figure out.
He like pulls out his phone. Yeah. He's like, no, it's not a leap year. He's like, but even then, I'll like, you're a C-section, so we'll do it the week before. And I'm like, so the 21st.
Wow.
He's like, yeah, around there. 21st or so. Yeah. So remember we thought Jenelle was going to be 1-1.
Yeah, that's true.
Because it was going to be a week before my due date.
7-1.
We thought she was going to be 11-1.
11-1, yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
7.
I said 1-1.
Yeah.
We thought she was going to be 11-1 because my doctor was like, yeah, the week before your due date, we'll just do your C-section. So the whole time we're thinking she's going to be a November 1st baby.
Yeah.
And
the
week 2 weeks before or whatever, right? I was like, so did we schedule my C-section? Like, what's the plan? And he was like, oh, I'm gonna be on vacation, so we'll just wait till your due date, which is the 8th.
Oh my God.
I'm like, okay, I guess we're waiting till my due date. But then even then we were like waiting game because I'm like, well, what if I just go into labor naturally? So we just kind of waited it out.
It was a wait game. Yeah,
we were on baby watch.
Damn, baby watch coming up soon.
Yeah.
Again.
February.
Oh my god. That's gonna be nuts. It's gonna be crazy. Oh man. But yeah, let's I think we'll announce the gender the following Monday. That coming up Monday once we
we'll do a podcast.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right.
We'll do a podcast next week after.
Oh shit! So we're gonna do the gender reveal on the podcast. What?
I mean, yeah, we'll do a gender reveal on the podcast.
Sick.
Well, we're doing the macarons for my birthday.
Yeah, which is
She's
Saturday.
doing the gender reveal macarons, so we're doing big ones.
Tight.
They're like palm size.
We gotta save one and then we'll do it right here.
Yeah.
That'd be tight.
Well, because I got 2 dozen.
Cool.
And so I think we're only gonna need like 12 or 15 at my
like
lunch.
Mm-hmm.
And then I want to take 1 or 2 to my grandparents on Sunday.
Oh, okay. For sure.
And then we'll save 1 to do on the podcast.
Tight. There you go. You guys heard it first. The gender reveal on the podcast. I wonder if it's ever been done.
I'm sure.
Damn it. Damn it. Damn it.
I mean, there was a gender reveal fire in California in
Those
2020.
Those are nuts.
A whole fire.
A fucking fire. They like burned mad acres,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And they went for. I think the dude was in jail, right?
No,
like
they like something. There was like a fine, maybe even jail time. I don't know.
Damn.
That's just wild.
Yeah, we're just getting macaroni. We about to. There you go. Oh shit!
Just
and
a
then
cookie.
Eat them shits, and then we good.
Delicious.
Mm-hmm. I can't wait. I'm hyped for those.
Yeah, they're always really good. She is good.
Yeah, she did really good stuff. Damn. We had a pretty crazy week.
Yeah.
It was cool though because we went to NORMS on Saturday.
We
Saturday
did.
morning.
Yeah, you were contemplating on where you wanted to go buy weed.
That was fucking killing me.
That was killing you.
Because I came home Friday from work, Friday night. I got off early and I was sitting here and I'm like, bro, where am I gonna go? Where am I gonna get weed? Where? It's like a mission. Like if I don't have it in my head, it's like all these places.
You're
are
thinking all
popping
your
up.
options and like
I was all weighing them out.
you're like, should I drive to LA? Should I drive to Santa Ana? Should I go right here to Pomona? Should I do this? Should I do this? And I'm like, well, wherever you decide, like, let's find a breakfast place.
Yeah, and as soon as you said that, I was like, the only breakfast place I know from here to Jungle Boys would be Pepe's.
Yeah, that's what you said. You were like, not like downtown pancake house, like none of that. Like
it was straight Pepe's breakfast burrito.
I was like Chonitos brunch.
Oh,
no.
shit.
And
Is that open now?
yeah.
Damn, we gotta go. That shit's fire.
Yeah, it's like the serve, like the buffet brunch.
Yeah, fire. But yeah, so because I was thinking of going to Jungle Boys because I want to buy the blue cheese, which is like a new old strain that they just dropped.
Like a re-release.
Super hyped on that. And then I was like, fuck, do I want to drive to LA? And then I was supposed to go to Alex's video thing.
Yeah.
It was like in Beverly Hills at 8:00, and I was like, fuck, I don't. And I had to wash the car, and it was just like so much. And I was just like, bruh, all right, stop. As soon as you said breakfast, it honestly, everything just kind of like slowed down.
Uh-huh.
And then I was like, you want to go to NORMS? And you're like, yeah, let's go to NORMS.
Yeah, you were like, you want to just go to NORMS? And I was like, yeah, sure. Like, if you're down to go to NORMS. He never suggests to go to NORMS.
Yeah.
It's not like his favorite place.
Yeah,
it's like a like we talked about this amongst each other. Like, it's like a family nostalgia place my grandparents always go to.
Facts.
My cousin Martine.
Just your family.
Like my family, my family,
your
my
family,
Thea, my cousins and stuff. Like, it's just like, it's a place that we go with my grandparents.
Yeah.
So, and Jazzy loves it because that's like
NORMS.
her jam when she's just with my grandma. So, you're like, you want to go to NORMS?
And you're like, yeah.
You're
You're all excited.
I was like,
I could hear it in your voice. You're excited.
Yeah, so.
And then you walked into Jazzy's room. You're like, hey, you want to go to NORMS? She was like, yeah. Yeah. Quick.
And it's like, it's literally around
Down
the
the
corner.
street, yeah.
It's like down the street. So, it's nice that it's so close.
Mm-hmm.
And we pulled up and like, there was a lot of people.
Dude, there's so many people outside.
I was like, kind of starting to think like,
oh shit! We both looked at each other like,
yeah.
Oh,
I was like,
shit.
there's an IHOP in Chino Hills by Sonic's. Like that's the first thing that popped in my head.
Shit.
Like was the other option, and then the second thing was Val and Jack, like and Melissa. They like to go to Riverside Cafe. Like it's in Chino Hills. It's like a small local spot.
Have we been there? It's next to the car wash.
Yeah, we've been there with Val.
That's the first time you brought me around.
With Val?
Yeah.
The first like lunch or something that we went to, huh?
Because I remember Cody. Is that his name? Lisa's son.
Bodie. Yeah.
Bodie. Yeah, I remember him, and he had that.
Oh yeah, the amber necklace. Yeah. Like that's what you're like. It reminds me of Bodie when she wears that. So.
Riverside Cafe.
Okay. So.
I'll have to check that out.
It's just like a local spot. So those two places instantly popped in my head, but then I was like, let's just
get down.
Let's just get down and see what it's about. And so the baby's big enough now where she could sit in the high chairs that are there, so I don't have to take her stroller inside.
That was cool.
So that
nice. Was different. Yeah, that was different.
Yeah, we didn't have to maneuver with the stroller, so that was convenient. And then we sat down. We put our names in. And they said it'd be about 20 minutes, but it was less than that.
10 minutes tops. They looked at us and they're like, "What was your name again?"
Yeah.
When that party before, she was like, "Come this way."
Yeah.
Okay.
And I remember I was like, "Look, they put all the kids, they put all the babies, in the same section.
So I could get all ruthless over there."
Yeah, just because kids, other parents with kids, I don't care if your kid's screaming. My kid's probably gonna be screaming too. And they're happy. They're not crying. They're just excited to be out in the world.
True that.
So, we had breakfast.
She did good.
She
was chilling the whole time.
She was good. She was playing. She was eating. The guy brought us he brought us our food, and then I was like, oh, it popped in my head. I'm like, can you bring me a little bowl of fruit? And he was like, okay.
Yeah.
So he didn't charge us for the fruit.
Oh, he didn't? Tight.
Because he already had the receipt.
Oh, that's right.
He didn't charge us for the fruit.
He just brought it out.
Yeah. And then I had never done this before, but I got tater tots instead of hash browns.
Yeah.
Because they have tater tots with the breakfast sandwich.
Fire.
So I was like, let me switch out the hash browns for tater tots because it's easier to feed her the tater tots.
Oh.
I did that. I shared my tater tots with her. She had...
Those tater tots are good. Yeah. I like that they're crispy.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah, they are. They're well done. So she had tater tots, she had some fruit, and then she had some of my egg, and then she had some of my pancakes.
Mm-hmm. She's going in
for sure. And then she drank her bottle. She started to drink her bottle.
Yeah.
And when we were getting in the car, I'm like, oh, she's tired now. Because she had been up since 7.
Yeah,
she hadn't had a nap yet.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. I got the chilaquiles.
How was it? It was all right.
They're all right.
Yeah.
They were okay.
It was diner food.
Yeah. I knew what I was gonna get though. I expected.
Yeah, you anticipated it was gonna be
what
like.
It was gonna be like, yeah. So it was fulfilling.
Their steak and eggs is actually really good.
Yeah.
I thought about getting it, but
I didn't know. With some sourdough.
Yeah, no, I really like their steak and eggs. That's usually what I get when I go with my grandparents.
That's what they're known for, though, right?
Yeah.
It's that specific
steak
style
and
of
eggs,
breakfast.
Steak and eggs with pancakes on the side.
Even their dinners are steaks. And
my grandma always gets the pork chop. That's her thing.
The meatloaf.
They get the meatloaf. That's standard.
I think once I got the fish and chips.
Meals. You did get the fish and chips one time.
And that shit was so it was just so fried.
Yeah, a lot of batter.
Yeah, and I was just
all batter, no fish.
All batter, no fish. The fish was so skinny. It's like me. When I wake up in the morning, I'm so skinny. I feel so skinny.
And then you put your layers on.
And then I eat something that's like Professor Plump. No, but yeah, it was pretty good. What did Jazzy get? Jazzy got pancakes.
Yeah, she got a basic pancake and bacon and eggs.
Bacon and eggs.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1 or something.
Norms. That's not bad. It's good. It's good.
It has good
no
options.
Complaints. I have no complaints anymore because I've been there
we've convinced him.
Yeah, for sure.
We've drawn you over.
For sure. No more Denny's. We don't even eat Denny's.
I think we've gone to Denny's once or twice.
Twice.
Like,
I know the last time we went was in Alhambra.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
It was like random.
Yeah.
We just went to Denny's.
Yeah. And,
oh my god.
Yeah.
But Denny's always get moves over Miami.
Yeah, that's what you always
with seasoned fries.
I would go to IHOP before I'd go to Denny's. See, but that's like another thing for my grandparents, because there used to be an IHOP right there where the El Torito is.
Oh shit!
You know,
so it's just right over the freeway.
So, or where where it actually used to be, where the Wingstop is now.
Oh shit! In that corner. Like in the back right there.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
IHOP.
There used to be an IHOP there. They used to take Jazzy there all the time.
Wow.
That was like her jam. So yeah, there was
her jam. Not like that.
She loves breakfast with my grandparents. That's for sure.
Yeah. Breakfast with the grandparents.
It's so funny that she's 12 now, and my grandpa still's like, "Yeah, you want some chocolate milk?"
Every time we walk in, she walks into that kitchen. That's the first thing he says. Yeah.
You want some chocolate milk? Yeah. You want some chocolate milk with your breakfast? Yeah, Dad, I'll have some chocolate.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah, every time.
Every time.
I love it.
Prepares it. Yeah.
I love it.
It used to be chocolate milk.
Chocolate milk.
And now it's like Nesquik. Because they can't find chocolate milk anymore.
Damn.
Remember when we went to the Pomona night market? And they had the chocolate milk
in the bag.
In the bag.
Yeah.
But it wasn't chocolate milk. It was Nesquik.
Yeah, it was Nesquik.
I was like, look, it's not even chocolate milk. It's true. Nesquik.
Yeah, that's right. I remember that.
Because you remember the chocolate milk has a little boy on it?
Yeah.
The packaging. He's all holding. Yeah.
Buff ass little kid.
From all that chocolate milk. So, yeah, it's just funny that it's like, do they even make it anymore?
I'll have to look it up now. No, I'm curious.
Right.
Damn, imagine there's like no stock of that shit.
It's like gone.
There's like one guy selling on eBay for like $350. $350.
There would be.
For a choco meal, he has like 20 in stock.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Oh my god, that's so
yeah,
good.
it's like the Nesquik.
But after Norms, you said baby was tired. She was definitely tired.
She went down.
And then I was like, fuck it. I'm going to Catalyst.
Oh, yeah, that's what you ended up going. So I was like, we got in the car, and I'm like, so did you decide where you're going to go? Oh, no, we were sitting at
the table.
The table. I'm like, so did you decide where you're going to go? Because I'm thinking, like, you're going to drop us off and, like, go.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm just going to go right here to Catalyst.
Fuck it.
And I'm like, you want to drop us off or do you want to just, like, go? And you're like, we'll just go. So we did. We drove up Indian Hill, and then we went down Holt. We went down Holt.
Saw one girl working.
We saw one working girl.
What time was it? It was like
noon.
30, 12.
Yeah.
She was ready.
No, remember I was like, she looked like she was arguing with somebody on the phone.
That's right. That's fucking right, dude. It's so crazy.
I be talking shit. Like, he be talking shit, but I be talking shit.
Talking shit, for sure. Yeah, man. Catalyst is fire. Catalyst is always fire. It's just you have to know what the fuck to want. And I felt like that was my issue when we first moved here. And I was going to Stizzy. I was just walking into Stizzy like,
what can I get for this?
What can I get? Like, what do you guys have? Like, I'm not trying to buy an $80 eighth because I've already had the best fucking $80 eighths. Yeah. Like, what else can I get?
What are my options?
You know, so because of that podcast, first smoke of the day. Ding, 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 ding. Yay! Because of that podcast, I've like picked up on brands.
Well, you educated yourself
for sure. Definitely educated myself, and I feel like I am brand driven. That's a fact.
Just in everyday life, you're
Preem,
just a brand driven.
I'm a brand driven
consumer.
Yeah, why? Because I know the shit that I want is the top of the. It's the best shit to me in my eyes.
You're not gonna cut corners.
Not gonna cut corners at all. So, I've learned that, and every time I walk into Catalyst, it's like I know what I want to look at, I know what I want to get, you know. And then, but there is sometimes where it's like I have this one, specific product that I want, I just forget because I'm so like just looking at everything.
Yeah,
it's tight. But yeah, we went there. I grabbed what I had to grab, and we came back home, and We fucking chilled.
And the baby knocked out.
The baby knocked out.
For like 2 hours.
Yeah, baby was down.
She was out.
And we were just like,
we were just hanging out.
We put up the bats.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we put up bats. We kind of cleaned up a little.
Yeah, we just kind of...
we moved all the stuff.
Yeah, we moved some stuff around.
I was like, she was like, it looks too plain back here, so...
I was like, that corner is sad.
Yeah.
And then we're going to put this giant beanbag away.
Yeah.
It's cool, but it just takes up a lot of space.
Yeah, so little by little, we're like starting to hook it up, so we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, we gotta figure it out.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, we got a big week. Your birthday is on Saturday.
My birthday is on Saturday. How old am I gonna be?
How old are you gonna be? I always say 38.
This guy is like aging me. I'm like, I am going to be 36.
It's because you're young. I'm old. I'm considered old.
Because you're gonna be 40.
Yeah.
Every time he wants to talk about my age, I remind him that he is gonna be 40.
Jazzy always reminds me as well. Old man. She calls me old man. Okay, old man.
Okay, old man.
She be talking shit. Oh my
that
god.
She do.
It's funny because I catch her, like, she's quick with it now. Like, she'll respond quick, you know? Before it was kind of like
hesitant.
Yeah, hesitant to say it. I know she had it in her, but it was funny because the other day the baby was crawling like from her door to like over here, and Jazzy comes down. She's like, making my way downtown. Oh my fucking god.
Oh, because Jenelle was going fast. Yeah.
That shit had me rolling.
She does do that.
I was sitting on the couch right here, and like I could hear Jenelle like do.
Because she like, if she sees Jazzy's door open, or if she like spots her eye on the prize, like if she sees red, like, 'cause she's a little bull, like if she sees red, like
she's gonna go.
She's off.
She's
like
not stopping.
She's on go.
She's not gonna stop. Yeah. She
came
out of her room to get something right here. I just hear Jazzy singing that song, yo. That shit had me dying.
Make my way downtown.
She's like.
She always does that. Or when she like walks with her, like Jazzy like holds her hand.
Yeah.
She's like, making my way downtown, walking fast.
Oh,
so
Jazzy.
She's like super witty. I mean, we've always known that she has it in her.
She's smart.
She's
an intelligent girl.
She's too smart for her own good sometimes.
Yeah, for sure.
And then like a lot, she's 12. She's in the 7th grade, so she like
yeah,
has she's like talk back, or like has smart mouth, and like I'm just like, I know, like, okay, like I get it, like you don't have to tell me, like I've already thought what you're thinking, like just
12 years old now.
Jazz. Like I'm just like, Jazz. Like, what?
Yeah, like I just trip out because I'm like, bro, she's so young to me still. Like she's still a little baby to me.
You met her when she was 4.
4. Damn.
She was 4.
Damn, that's wild. The biggest memory I have of her being that age is when she called me Uncle Joe. Because she was always around like my niece and my nephew.
Yeah.
And they call me Uncle Joe, Uncle Joe, Uncle Joe. And then one day, like, we were just chilling at the table with my sister and them. She was like, Uncle Joe. We all like turned around. I'm like, what?
That's not your uncle. She did. Uncle Joe. It's too good. It's too good.
Oh my god.
It's funny how like she talks about you, like that my dad. Like, I'm not, like when she's talking about you, your dad. Like, well, my dad's picking me up, or or like,
yeah, for sure.
So, but then here at home, she's like, Joe.
Old man. You know what you did. She tells me that. She gives me like this crazy, you know what you did. I'm like,
did she whisper it to you, or did she like say it with the voice?
No, she like said it with the voice.
Oh.
She came out and she was like, you know what you did. I was all,
what did I do?
I was like, what the fuck? It's funny. I love it. I love that she messes with me.
Oh yeah, she does. Sometimes she gets like a little too intense. I'm like, Jazzy. She's just like, what? I'm like, girl, girl. Like,
what do you want for your birthday? What do I want for my birthday? Dang, putting you on the spot.
I don't know.
So if you guys are listening, you know what to get.
I want an espresso machine. Mm-hmm. The things I want are so, senora. I want a Dyson.
A Dyson? Oh, shit.
Yeah. And I want a new carpet.
Okay. Well, returning everything that I bought you.
Whatever.
All of that. Chambay fabuloso. You said all the senora things? I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna buy you fabulous. Oh my gosh.
I'm just messing with you.
My mom used to tell me that she was gonna get me a broom and a mop
for your birthday. That's what she would say.
Yeah.
Your mother.
Right.
Your mother. R.I.P. to her dog.
Yeah, my mom had to put her dog down. My
what
tia
was
said
the dog's name?
Bella.
My
mom had a Shih Tzu. Yeah. My mom Shih Tzu she had for 12 plus years.
12, really? Like 13 years?
Well, so I remember my tia got her Shih Tzu when I was pregnant with Jazz. So she had her Shih Tzu for 12 years.
Oh, shit.
My mom, I thought, I was wrong. I thought my mom had her Shih Tzu for like 5 years before my tia.
Yeah.
But my mom said no. We were talking about it at my cousin Angel's funeral, or at the lunch at my grandma's house after, and I'm like, "You still have Bella?" Me and my mom don't really talk, so she was like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Didn't you have her for like 5 years longer than Tia had Leia?" And she was like, "No, I only got her like maybe 2 years before you had Jazzy or so."
Oh, wow.
So my mom had Bella for like 2 years. So she probably had her for like 14.
Wow.
14 or 15 years she had that dog.
Crazy.
So her little Shih Tzu.
Wow.
She had it for a long time. And she had to put it down this last week. Because my tia said that I guess she was in like a lot of pain.
Yeah.
And my mom had been giving her CBD for some time, and it just wasn't working anymore. And so I guess all her friends at work and stuff were telling her, like, oh, just like let her like live out her days. And my sister was like, no, she's like sick. She's in pain.
Yeah.
There's like not any quality of life. Like, it's time to put her down.
Yeah.
So my sister kind of pushed it for her to just.
Oh, that's cool.
Don't let the dog suffer no more. So she put her down, and then, yeah.
And then your Tia's dog too? No.
My tia put her dog down right before Angel passed away.
Okay.
My tia put her dog down that Friday, and Angel passed away on Saturday.
Wow.
Or we found out Sunday.
Sunday morning. Yeah. Damn.
Yeah.
Crazy. That's one of my biggest fears is Nike. Like, bruh.
Yeah.
But she gonna live forever, huh, Nike? Oh, mama. Yeah, but I guess until that day comes,
Nike's what? Gonna be 8 in November?
Yeah.
We got 3 Scorpios.
Wild.
Nike, our dog, who's like super anxious and emotional.
Very emotional.
Very anxious. Who's super anxious and emotional. And then we have Jenelle, who's just like a terror.
The icebox.
She's like freaking Debo.
She's been screaming the past 2 days, like loud, like, and I'm just like, bruh.
But not as like often and ear piercing as it has been in the past couple of weeks, past couple months, because there was a minute where she was just like,
she was letting it out.
She was just, she won't be heard.
Yeah, for real.
That girl, she's funny when she's like, when my tia calls me. Now my tia just calls me
just to hear the
so Jenelle can tell her hi.
Yeah.
She's like, where's Jenelle? And I'm like, hi. She's right here. Hey. And then she goes, Jenelle comes over. She's all trying to look at my phone. She's like, hi, hey. It's like, and my tia's like, hi, Jenelle. hi, Jenelle.
That's funny.
She's like, hi. And then Janelle's like, hi.
Even when I'm FaceTiming with Ozzy, she
She's
makes
like
her
trying
way.
to like debo her way to
Yeah.
see the screen.
Yeah. And to be on the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
she
fucking
wants
funny.
to see it.
Oh my God. This child of ours.
She is a strong personality.
She is.
She's gonna be like very persistent.
And then her birthday's right after yours. Yeah. It's literally right after
10 days.
yours. 10 days.
Yeah.
What are we gonna do?
We just celebrate the baby's birthday, and I just forfeit my.
No, we're celebrating your birthday too.
Yeah, I know. It's just we just learn to adapt. We do like a dinner for the both, like birthday dinners will be like mom and Janelle birthday dinner, and like figure it out.
Yeah,
we always figure it out.
We always figure it out. That's for sure.
So,
man,
she's like, we're not gonna do a first birthday party this year. I decided a couple months ago.
Yeah.
Last month, I think it was. I decided. I'm like,
yeah, we're not gonna have a party.
I'm not gonna do a party this year.
Cool. That's cool because then it just gives us more time to plan out for her second birthday.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe we'll just do a second birthday and not do a first one for the next one either.
I want to go to Incredible John or John's Incredible Pizza for my birthday.
The one over here at Montclair?
Run it. Let's get it.
John's Incredible Pizza. That's funny.
That'd be so tight.
I've never even been there.
I haven't been to that one. I've been to the one in like Buena Park or something like that.
Oh, yeah. By Knott's Berry Farm?
Yeah. Ari. I went with Ari and Carrie. For someone's birthday. Yeah, it was fun. It was cool. But no, I'm just messing with you.
I'll take you.
All right, we'll talk about it.
You can go kart racing again.
Oh, that hurts my chest.
It like hurts your chest because you're all like all tens on the.
It's fun though. That was fun.
Yeah,
that was cool. All right. What episode is this? 5, right? Like episode 5. Yeah, episode 5. We skipped. We should be like on 10 right now. Episode 10.
Whatever. It was your fault we skipped one. It was my fault we skipped one. So we're even.
We're even for sure. And it's crazy too because when it starts to get closer and closer, we're gonna have to do the podcast in the hospital.
We're not gonna watch Dexter this time. We're gonna.
Oh, Dexter was so good.
We watched Dexter last time.
Yeah.
They're like, you guys are so quiet in here. We're like,
we're all just watching.
We're all just watching Dexter with the newborn.
Is this who we're gonna kill? Is this who we're gonna kill?
Yeah.
Oh shit! But yeah, it's gonna be wild. You guys are in for a crazy trip. It's crazy too because it's like we're kind of documenting this whole run.
Yeah.
I have video of the day before you went into labor. I mean, you went into the doctor's. I have like that whole day.
Yeah?
Yeah. I have we went to the store. We
Oh yeah, we went to Target.
Yeah, we're buying stuff.
Yeah.
Like last minute stuff.
And we did like pajamas and stuff
from the hospital before you went in. So it's cool. And then now we have this podcast we get to listen to and see how you're feeling, how big your stomach is.
Oh my gosh. Today I felt big.
Belly.
I mean, every day I wake up and you're like, how you feel? I'm like, big. I just feel big this time.
Halfway there. We're almost there.
We're over halfway there.
Almost there.
Before we know it, it's just like, it feels like once Jazzy's birthday hits, the end of the year, just like, it's gone.
It's gone, yeah.
Like,
sure.
Once Jazzy's birthday, I'm like, the year's over.
It's true.
Because September, October, November, December, gone. The
New
last
Year's.
quarter of the year is like,
the
last 4 months of the year is like killer.
Damn, you're going to be pregnant for New Year's.
I am going to be pregnant for New Year's. I'm going to be pregnant for my birthday again.
Yeah.
I'm going to be pregnant for Christmas. I wasn't pregnant for Christmas and Thanksgiving. But I didn't drink at all.
Yeah.
I didn't drink at all because I was nursing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeesh. Here we go.
Here we go. Episode 5, guys. Thank you so much for everyone tuning in. Now I'm glad that we have these mics so it doesn't sound like one of us is like underwater or something or from the far. So super hyped. I'm pretty sure it's gonna sound great. Thank you.
We're fancy.
Everyone. Yeah, we're super fancy, Brett. Just wait till we move to the couch. I'm gonna figure that out. but yeah, you guys have a good night. Love you.
I love you.
Peace.